Hello guys and welcome to Original Rishabh. Today we're gonna talk about the made in India stuff. Is this made in India really made in India or is it a scam? Is it like assembled in India and stuff like that and just labeled made in India? There's a lot of products that have been labeled made in India, including a lot of Chinese branded phones like the Xiaomi and Realme, Redmi, whatever you call it. They are usually assembled in India using Indian labor, and as we all know, let's not live in a fantasy. Let's face the reality. We have a lot of unskilled labor because most of the skilled labor go out of India because they face a lot of criticism while working in India. They're underpaid. There's a lot of corporatization in India, so the corporatization in India is pretty bad. So it leads to less pay, as I already told, and lot of workload, lot of very bad work hours, and lot of pressure from the like the top uh, to produce a lot of like a lot of products. Like the the margin is look very low, and it doesn't sustain for a long time. Usually big organizations such as Reliance, if I would say, or the bigger brands such as ITC would probably survive the made in India trend, but other small brands usually have shitty products. Such as, even if I talk about games, it was like the 4G game which was released after the PUBG ban was pretty shitty. We don't have the technology in India for game development, and all the game developers that are professional usually move out of India because they are underpaid in India, and the taxation in India is very shitty. The income taxation is pretty shitty. Taxation law overall is pretty shitty in India, and the corporatization in India is pretty bad. So it kind of kills the market. There were brands like Micromax which are going pretty smooth from first, but now they are just scamming out of people out of money, where their products are just assembled in India by assembling Chinese parts from other Chinese or Taiwan, Hong Kong parts, and just assembling it to make a phone and just branding it, labeling it made in India. Whereas the design is not original, the concept is not original, they have shitty specs and they have overpriced. Usually only sustaining brand that I think that is working with the lower middle class is Carbon, probably, that is making decent as phones. But other than that, there's no prominent big brand that makes electronics in general. Yeah, usually we have like lot of stuff that is assembled in India, such as a lot of Apple products are being assembled in India right now in Bangalore and Hyderabad. But other than that, most of the products are just like not made in India. There's not actually a good product that is made in India. That is due to a lot of problems that we face in the taxation, the margins and stuff like that. Shitty work hours, underpaid, unskilled labor. The unskilled labor is the biggest part of India because of the political scenario of India. There's not a lot of people wanting to work in India as well. So that's been kind of shitty situation for made in India products. Some of the made in India products that I can tell you about, like they like started to branch out. The Royal Enfield, which is originally a British company, now is Royal Enfield India, and now makes bikes. There's Van Heusen India, which is the Indian version of Van Heusen. Then there's Alan Solly. Then there's Old Monk, Peter England, Flying Machine, Lakme, Masala Monk, Montclair, Louis Phillips, Coffee Day, Micromax, Dar Melino, Jaguar, of course, that is currently owned by Tata. That's the only one big brand I would say that is thriving in technology and science, I would say. Amrit's single malt, then Hindsight, Munich Polo, La Opera, Francisco Leon, East Indian Company, EIC. That is like, I don't know what they make actually, but like, yeah, EIC is over here. It, I think, makes luxurious products. It mentions, but I don't think East India Company or EIC is still there, and it does make any stuff, but according to Wikipedia, it does. So these are the brands that are mentioned by Wikipedia, and most of the brands are like foreign brands opening Indian branches, but there's no actual Indian like origin branch, an Indian origin company. Sorry, be honest, that makes good products, and I think we or Indians should like work together and make brands that are Indian based and not work on the hawks of nationality that, oh, this is, we are Indian, we should use Indian products. We just should not, we as consumers, we should think about our quality, our money is well spent if the product is a quality product, not just like just is an Indian product so we'll buy it because we're Indian. No, no, we should not do that. We should trust, for trusting the brand we should use quality products that are reasonably priced, even if we are paying a little bit more for the quality product which is imported from foreign. We should pay it, so that Indian companies should realize that, yeah, they are not buying products because the products are shitty, so they work on their products. And people are doing a lot of people are opening a lot of brands, a lot of like small uh, brands that are like been created every day. A lot of startups are there, but the problem is that these startups are not very well funded and some of them are closed pretty soon. So that's the big issue with Indian startups. So hopefully this video resonates with people and when people start to buy products based on the quality and not just Indian nationality like just for the sake of patriotism. They should not buy products or see products, and that applies to every form of every form of stuff, like goods, whether it is in form of media entertainment, whether it's form of electronics that we use, or fashion that we like, fashion lifestyle products that we buy. We should buy products that are of quality, so that Indian products are that Indian create, like the founders of Indian like brands should put more effort into making the products more price to value, and more they should work on the quality of the products. So that's all from my side. Hope you agree with me. If you agree with me, press the like button. If you disagree with me, press the dislike button, and write down in comment section below what you feel about the made in India stuff. So we meet soon. Till then, peace.